Hello, everyone. My name is Bree Katzenberger. I am honored to officially kick this Rise Up training off with all of you guys. We introduced it for the first Tuesday, third Thursday of the month. There's so many of us SSDs that kind of spent last weekend dreaming about what this would be, dreaming about how we can help all of us collectively rise up in business and how we can maximize the monthly movement opportunity. And so we are super excited. I am a superstar director just around the corner from a home office. I live in Nampa, Idaho. And tonight you are going to hear from myself and Janine Giles. She's a brand new superstar director that we're collaborating together. We're going to share with all of our leaders 10 different ways to help you get active every month. One of the things in Scentsy, is when you get active, you have done 200 PRV or more. And oftentimes we hear from consultants that it's really hard to get active. So we thought, what better way to kick off this program and this training with the Active in April movement that we currently have. And so we wanted to talk about what that means and how to get active. If you guys want to mute yourself, I will try to stay on top of it, but just so that we don't have any background noise, that would be helpful just for the recording. And then we'll do a Q&A at the 30-minute mark. So we are going to rapid fire all of the leaders that have come prepared with a little bit to say. And then if you have questions at the 30-minute mark, we'll stop the recording for those who weren't able to catch it live. And then the rest of us can chat for the second 30 minutes. So one of the ways for me that I really love getting active every month is I have utilized Scentsy's Scentsy Club. I have several Scentsy Club orders that I have offered to my customers, and it's almost $300 in orders every month that I have. Scentsy Club is super fun because it's easy to help others discover products that they like, but it's also the always get your bar is stuck in there. And so it has been really fun for me to share the Scentsy Club with some of my best customers. And that is one way that I have ensured in the last 18 months that I can get active. I think that Scentsy Club is wildly underused. And so it would definitely be something for you guys to look into, to talk to your upline director, your sponsor, and really find out some of the benefits to Scentsy Club, because it's definitely overlooked for the avid Scentsy customer. So I'm going to pass off the mic to Janine Giles, and she's going to share a tip with you guys on how she gets active each month.
Okay. Hello, everybody. So my tip is to be your own customer. Most of us, I know I do, I use the cleaning products. We all have to clean. You use the laundry products, even all the body, the hand cream, hand soap. We all replace our bars, and it's a good time to buy gifts. Even if you whatever birthdays you have that month are coming up, you could buy a gift, best gift. And then you're earning commission, on your own products. And what else do I have here? And then definitely try something new. If you haven't tried the laundry product, try it. It's going to help you get your 200 PRV, and then you can honestly give your opinion on the product, and it'll help you promote it. Thank you. And I'll pass it now to Deanna, my star director.
Hello, everybody. Recently star director, so pretty exciting. Thanks, Janine. So along with Bree and talking about the underrated items within our product list, I think is whiff boxes, right? A lot of people don't know all that we have. They really see us as a wax and warmer company and don't realize how far they can branch out with items. And pushing out the whiff box is a really good way to get people's hands on some of our other products. And one of the ways that I do that, or that I try to do it, I've been trying to get back on it, is doing lives. We have flyer sites all over, right? There's tons of flyer groups. And while those are cool and amazing at times, the real life, and real life images and real life you actually holding up a product, talking about it, saying, look at this, let me try it, let me show you. I think that really goes a long way. And that's truly helped with my PRV on top of buying my own stuff, and Scentsy Club. With that, I am going to pass the ball to our other star directors, Johnny and Dee.
I couldn't figure out how to push on mute. So something huge for me and Johnny this month and the last few months getting active for us. The first part of the month, we send out Happy Mail. It can be something super small if you can't afford a lot or you don't have a lot to put back into the business. But Happy Mail as far as like I said, something small like handwritten notes, or it could be fun stuff. We this month we got super annoying confetti to put in there and airheads. Don't be an airhead shot from us. And so we got fun little airheads, and literally as soon as our Happy Mail is sent out to our customers, thanking them for their previous orders and things like that, we always end up with another order, whether it's from them or someone that they referred to us. So it's super easy to get active if you're following up with customers that haven't ordered for a while and sending them some fun Happy Mail, or even customers that ordered last month, maybe they didn't order a bunch, send them some fun Happy Mail. And then we always find that they, are reordering, or like I said, referring other people. So that's something that we've been doing that we super enjoy. And it's helped us get active.
Bringing
for
in
sure.
that PRV monthly, we see a huge return. It's annoying. I hate dealing with all the envelope stuff, and I love the confetti part, but all that other stuff, I hate doing stuff in the envelopes, all that stuff. It's like time consuming, but like in the moment, it doesn't feel like it's income producing. But then when we see those orders coming in just randomly, and we're like, oh, we sent them Happy Mail a few weeks ago, then we're like, oh, it's worth it. So that's our go-to.
Yeah, we were struggling last month with PRV, actually maybe the month before.
Mhm.
And so we just decided, we're going to switch it up. We're going to follow up in areas we haven't followed up, and we're going to send some Happy Mails. Sure enough, as soon as we did, we got $200, $190 orders within a few days of them receiving their Happy Mail. So we were like, dang, we're active. We almost have 500 by the 15th. Yeah, it was good. So for us, that's something huge that we're doing right now.
Jessica Harrington, director,
is next, and she's going to share her tips. Take it away, girl.
Okay, guys. I am a Scentsy director, and I was just going to quickly share my little whiff boxes that I do every month. I know that Scentsy does their own whiff boxes. But every single month I do themed boxes, and I'll show you an example of what they look like. You've probably heard about them, but they really kick it up a notch and keep me motivated from the get-go. Right from the gates, I put in my bulk order for all of the Scentsy ingredients per se, and it really gives me that head start, and it motivates me to keep going. So these are this is my last one. It's my little Earth Day boxes. I got these boxes off of Amazon. And that's kind of what it looks like. The logistics of it, I keep it really affordable. The whole idea of these boxes is to gain new customers. I get a lot of new customers because of word of mouth. It's different than any other consultant. It stands out. I would say even grab bags help you stand out from the rest of the Scentsy consultants. But it really helps. It helps get you started right from the get-go. I always save the bulk order for the very beginning of the month. That way, wham bam, I'm active right from the get-go. And they're really cool. And one thing I would say, because I'm trying to keep this short, you guys can message me if you need anything or if you have any questions about them. But just recently I noticed that the wording that you use when you're personal messaging all of your friends and families and customer. It's super important. I've literally in one day when my internet was out, I had nothing better to do besides work. So I messaged everybody and I really focused in on my wording and what I was saying. And I'll just read really quick what I said this last time. And now I have 30 pre-orders in one day. It's so exciting. So I always make a little flyer on Canva. And it's, I could show you, but you just use really cute images that stand out. And this last time what I said, it's a circus theme. So I said, hey girly, are you interested in opting into my next box? May's Carnival themed box will have a really different spin to them with one of the items that will be in there. I'm really dying over my idea this time. And then I did hashtag always up to something and tons of emojis to make it super fun. And this
Is the audio still there? Just Jessica dropped.
I think it dropped her audio.
okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So sorry, guys. Just to wrap it up, keep it really exciting when you push it out and ooze that excitement. They'll feel that. Every single person, I would say like I got 3 no's out of all of them. Everyone's like, yes, yes, I want to. That's so exciting. So just with anything, not just scent boxes, but make them feel the excitement within you. And they're 9 times out of 10, they're going to tell you yes, but super exciting. There's even Facebook groups that can help you with ideas and whatnot. So yeah, that is all I have.
Okay, Leanne, you're up next, sister.
Okay, so I've done it like differently. I mean, all of us have like worked our businesses differently at different times. If you've been within Scentsy for any length of time, like, oh yeah, I did it this way for the first year, this way for the last couple months or whatever. So something that I've always done in my own business is just have my own link that I host for myself. And I just, those like random orders where somebody just contacts you out of the blue and they want a 6-pack of wax, or they want 3 bars, or they want 2 scent circles, or, whatever they want. I just add it all into that party. So at the end of the month, I can collect on those host rewards, and, get those free and half price items. But then I also try as hard as I can not to close out that party without asking like at least 4 to 5 people they want to join my team and they want to use that host exclusive kit that I can give to them for a discount. But something that I've actually, like within that same idea, been switching over to, I just moved recently in January to Idaho. So I live like 7 minutes from the big bad Bree, who's my, and there's a place where you can take your kids and they can just play because they're a little open here. And I take my kids there almost every single day. I got them a membership every single day from 5 to 7, and I work my Scentsy business. So 1 hour or about an hour and a half, I work on my own, and then about 30 minutes, I work on my team. So I've been doing these like power hours where I message like 5 to 10 to 15, however many people I need to get to a $200 order. Or I just, for that, hour, I'm like, this is my order hour, like my power order hour. I just keep messaging old people. I got a tip from Deanna Dunlop. She was like, go into your contact on Workstation and sort it by last purchased and just start working down your list. Like you'll find people, like I've been in it for almost 4 years. So I have people that only ordered one time in December of 2017. Just reach to them, and I kind of have this this event that happened in my life with me moving that I can easily just say, hey, like I just moved. And I want you to know that I'm still doing Scentsy. I'm still here committed to you. So I think capitalizing on literally anything that goes on in your life to like reach back out and ask for an order. So since I've sent out that message, gotten 8 people that want me to send them a catalog with a sample and a couple that are going to place an order. So I'm really excited, but that's what I've just been doing, just like reaching out personally on top of, you know, everything else that I do, but that's mine. And then I think the next person is, I'm trying to see if she's still on here. Yeah, Jessica Jensen. I don't know if she can come off mute though. But she's
Hi, you guys. I'm here.
Okay, take it away, sister.
So Jessica Jensen is a director out here in Northern California, and I'm sure some of you have seen her name with her amount of PRV. So it looks like she just came off mute, but I know Jessica has a couple things to share about how she gets active every month. You there, girl?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So in the beginning of the month, a lot of my PRV comes from sampling from like this end of the month. I think it comes with what, like 75 pamphlets. I always send out all of them. I make samples for all of them. I add them to my local orders, and I always get pre-orders for them. Not always the warmers, but always the wax. So I always make sure that I send out every single pamphlet. And I do the mystery bags too. Just a lot of sampling, I would say. A lot of the ideas have already been said, but I think my number one thing is sampling. Make sure your customers know what is available. If you have just extra bars, just make samples and randomly send them out to your top customers or someone that hasn't, you know, bought in a while. But yeah, I would say samples for sure.
I actually really love that, Jessica, because it's one of the things that, and Jessica's only been in business for like 10, 11 months. So she's climbed all the way to director just in this amount of time by using her samples and using a program that Scentsy has. And I think oftentimes we try to recreate the box, or we try to recreate the system that Scentsy already has created for us. And, you know, the scent of the month is for you to market to your customers. You have all of the samples, all the flyers. I too make it a goal when I send them out to get them all out of my house because they're on sale for the upcoming month, right? So one of the things that I love to do to kind of layer onto that, and what Jessica said is, you know, she sets herself apart a little bit by doing mystery bags. And, you know, you've heard about the whiff boxes and you've heard about being your best customer. But one of the things that somebody always makes that's another really fun thing is they do themed 6-packs. I know there's the Skittles one that people do where you can sell, you know, taste the rainbow when it's March and you're thinking about St. Patrick's Day. And like, so like finding something like, just like what Jessica Harrington said too, when you have like a monthly vision for your business, you can take it and run with it. You can create these really fun themed 6-packs and you only need a handful of them to get to your 200. There's so many ideas out there, so many fun flyers, but you can always create your own with a fun image. I know the Whiff Box is a huge promotion. The Scentsy Club, we talked about hosting your own party so that those rando orders that you get along the way can stock up and add to that $200 party. When I first started, I worked full-time. So those of you who work full-time might struggle to host parties. And so I really worked my business by doing basket parties, finding 1 or 2 people each month that can just take a basket with a few testers and catalogs, take it with them to work. Just think a little bit beyond what your warm market is and find a person to say, hey, do you have 3 or 4 friends that want to maybe smell this, take it with you for a couple weeks and do a fun Scentsy basket party. It's just kind of our way of doing a catalog party, but you get the samples. Another fun thing that a lot of us leaders have done recently when thinking about doing active in April is we have done booking blitzes where, just like Leanne said, you give yourself a power hour and you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, as Mel Robbins says, and you start asking every customer that you know, hey, I'm in this booking blitz. I have an hour to get as many hostesses as I can get. Would you be interested in hosting a Scentsy party? We have online, on the go, and on location options. Like, when you get out of your nervousness from the possible no, you will find every single time you will get a handful of yeses, and that puts you into the next couple months. It's easy right now too to be just sharing your link. I know we live in kind of a weird culture right now. We're opening back up, but there's a lot of places that are still on lockdown. And so a lot of us have utilized sharing our links and calling them ambassadors or influencer links. And you're really just doing an online party, but or the text party is super fun. There's I really couldn't say. Sorry, my watch is talking back to me. There's so many ways that you can get out there. You can contact local businesses that you do business with and see if they'll let you set up a display and have them market for you. The biggest thing that I have discovered is when I take one step out of my comfort zone, and I think I speak for everybody that has shared tonight too, when you take one step out of your comfort zone, the worst thing they can say is no, thank you. And that does not offend you. That just means, okay, I'll try the next person. It's not a personal thing. Oftentimes we take it as like a personal rejection, but they might just not be interested in scent, right? But this is your business. This is something that you want to invest in. And so challenging yourself to get active every single month, it will make you so proud of yourself at the end of the month, at the end of the year, at the end of the week. Whenever you get active, you'll find it's a lot easier when you start talking about it, when you're super excited about your business and where you're going to take it. That's kind of all the actual training we have. If there is any other SSDs or leaders that want to hop on and share something that they haven't heard us say, I would love if you want to. We have about 6 more minutes of our official training. So anybody can hop on and say something that they want to talk about too.
Hey Bree, this is Kelly Cano. I wanted to share something that really works for me, and I hope I'm not cutting out. I'm driving along the border. So along the lines with the booking blitz, I've been doing that a lot with my team. Once a month we do a booking blitz, and I find that people don't want to book a party because again, time is always a constraint. So kind of like how you're doing your basket parties, I started doing 30-minute rapid fire parties, and they have been extremely successful. That's the only type of party I did last month. And what I would do is I just post on Facebook for 30 straight minutes. So they show up at a specific time. I have post every 2 minutes. I actually use Visly to post them. But I mean, if you don't have Visly or you don't want to invest in that, you can just post every 2 minutes or schedule the post in the group. I award prizes for interaction. So I don't do keep up with points or anything like that. I just tell them I do random drawings for interaction. And then I close the party that night. So it's literally just a 1-day, 30-minute type of party. I message everybody beforehand. Also, I only allow the host to invite 10 people because then that takes the pressure off of her to feel like she has to invite a ton of people. And then that's manageable for me. So I message everybody. I let them know, hey, don't forget we're having our party tonight. Show up at this time. I give prizes for interaction. I let that be a one-on-one conversation. And then after the party, I message them again just to let them know that I'm available to help them pick out a scent or anything else, take their orders, and then close it.
I love that idea. I love that idea. I know Rochelle shared with us this weekend, she does a 2-day party, and I love that too. I think that we are seeing people's attention span is shortened, but they also love exclusivity. So saying you only get 10 spaces for people to invite, or, you know, it's fun to say, do you want one of my spaces? But it's also fun to say, hey, this isn't going to take a ton of your time. It's going to be a 30-minute or a 2-day. Like I usually do 7 days. So when I heard Rochelle talk about her 2-day, I'm like, say what? What do you, but it makes more sense to even do a 30-minute where you are doing a 1-day party like you would typically do at a home party. It would be the one night. You would have a handful of guests there. You wouldn't have 150 guests, but it gives you the opportunity to connect with people. And that is one of the most powerful things that you have in this business is connecting with people. We have wax and warmer and a few other amazing products. And the whole point of it is for you to connect with the people around you. So I absolutely love that. Okay, that's our training for tonight. Those of you who want to go, you can go. Those of you who want to stay and say something, Rochelle, say it.
I'll say something.
Okay.
I was all, pick me. No, I was just going to talk about the 2-day party. So actually, one of the consultants in my group shared it on one of our group Zooms about doing this 2-day Facebook party. And when I've done Facebook parties before, it's always been 5 to 7 days because I thought, okay, I need that many days to show everything to everybody. And I was finding when I was doing these 5 to 7 day parties, people were almost getting bored. Now, this is with my customers that I was seeing, and they were like, all into it like the first 1 or 2 days, and then the comments would kind of slowly fade. So her name is Melinda, and when she shared it, I was like, wow, like I wonder if that really does work just to have a 2-day party. Like I didn't think it was enough time to really have a successful party, but after doing the 2-day parties, it's been really successful. And literally I have Bizly, but I have not fully learned how to use it yet. So I literally go in there and schedule the post every 30 minutes is kind of the way it schedules down to. So you start it, and I've almost found that, and it's probably different for everybody, but I've found that parties that are on Monday and Tuesday seem to do the best for some reason. So you start it on Monday, it goes all day Monday, all day Tuesday, and then I usually close it by noon on Wednesday. But everyone in the party, the goal is the party, everything is pretty much scheduled and posted through Tuesday. So Wednesday is literally just getting orders in. But I love it because it's short. And like Bree said, I think people's attention spans are shorter. So it has seemed to be really successful.
I love that. And I love that you have options. You have Visibly, you have these things where if you need to set them up, or like I'm super old school. I feel like I know what the posts say if I just schedule them myself. So I'll sit down and just schedule them out myself too. So I love that you have kind of options to do both, or figure out how to go beyond that too with other programs. I know there's plenty out there, but I love that. That's super fun. Does anybody else have anything else they want to say on the official training for our first Thursday? Okay. Well, that being said, we will open it up for Q&A, and we will shut the recording off. And then if somebody has questions, you can ask away.